Ladies, I've been through a lot of shit in my life when it comes to my self-esteem and my self-confidence. I didn't just wake up one day and say, bam, I'm gonna be confident, bam, I'm gonna go teach the world this stuff. And wrong. I went through the journey. I went through the fucking trenches, okay, sis? You see, ladies, I teach this from embodiment and experience because I've been there and done that. And if you've ever cried in those fitting rooms and hated what you saw in the reflection, not good enough in your own skin, this video is just for you, queens. You see, I'm not some coach who read this in a damn book. Because at one point in my life, I did not feel good enough in my own skin. And I was living in that cycle for over a decade of my life. I stayed in a toxic relationship for over 2 years because I was afraid to leave. And I genuinely believed that nobody would love me like he loves me. In grad school, I had a full mental breakdown in front of my mother, literally drunk, crying on her living room floor that I didn't want to be anymore. Like, you see, I've done it all. I hired the therapist, I hired the mentor, I hired the coaches because I actually did the inner work. And I kid you not, ladies, I was able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That is the reason why I'm here today. To help you ladies out because I've lived through this. In this video, we'll be covering these things. Number 1, how to heal the subconscious beliefs on what you were told as you were a little girl. How to build a brand new identity and start seeing yourself in a different way. And lastly, how to change the way you speak to your body. Because this is the key, queen. Your voice in your head is your biggest enemy. Hey ladies, back when I was a little girl, I struggled with comparing my body to other women's body. It started as little as age 6 and 7. I was comparing my body to others at the beach, the boardwalk, the stores, the magazines, you name it. And my mind truly believed that all these other women were prettier, thinner, and more successful than me. I would literally suck it in photos, hide behind my skinny friends, literally wear all black just to look slimmer. And then in high school, I fell down a deep rabbit hole of depression and anxiety. I got in a shitty relationship at age 15 with this guy who I thought was my soulmate at the time. Little did I know that this relationship was going to destroy my self-esteem, my self-concept, my self-worth, my confidence to the freaking ground. This boy would tell me every single day, Karina, you're fat. Karina, you can't hang out with those people. Karina, you can't post that on social media. Karina, you can't wear that. Karina, no one is gonna love you like I love you. You're too fat to be loved. Only I can love you. He called me names, talked down to me every fucking day, lady. My subconscious was looping all the things he was telling me as evidence to be fucking true. Finally, at 18, I left that relationship, went to college, but then I started dating guys left and right. And I started attracting, you want to know what? Fuck boys. Attracting the people that didn't love me for me, attracted the people that just wanted to use me, attracted the people who just wanted to have me around for a pretty face. Yeah, pretty much these guys who did not want to take me seriously or wanted a serious relationship. Finally, in grad school, I said enough's enough. I had a full mental breakdown in front of my mom. I was blacked out, drunk, crying on her living room floor, and I said, Ma, I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep living my reality this way. I was literally drowning in self-pity, self-criticism, self-hatred, and low self-esteem so deep that I couldn't even see the bottom. And that breakdown right there, ladies, was my turning point. So here's exactly what I did, and here are the 3 shifts that I'm going to share with you, ladies. First thing that I had to do was figure out where the belief of not being good enough in my own skin came from. And when I looked and reflected back, it went back to my family. My mom, my grandmother, the woman around me, they would always say, make sure you look good. Make sure you have makeup on. Make sure you smell good. Make sure you have a nice outfit on. You need to look presentable. If you run into someone, you need to look perfect. And those beliefs were installed in my subconscious mind all these years. So when I didn't get dolled up and look perfect, I felt like I wasn't meeting up to their standards. On top of that, growing up, I would always hear the woman around me say, oh, make sure you don't eat too much. You can't eat too much. You got to watch yourself. Because again, in order to be accepted and to be loved, you had to look a certain way. I would always see the girls on TV, the magazines. They were thin, they were pretty, but they didn't look like me. So then my brain kept saying, well, if they don't look like me, then I'm not meeting up to their standards. And I don't meet up to society standards, my family standards, people's standards, right? And then in high school, the belief turned into, oh, well, if I'm thinner, then I'll attract a boyfriend. Then I'll be loved. Then I'll be liked. Which then led me down a rabbit hole of those fad diets. The way I started to heal this, ladies, was that I had to rewire the beliefs that I needed to look perfect in order to be loved. I literally had to practice every single day saying, I can still look like me and still be loved. I am worthy enough. I am good enough. And what had helped me the most is looking in the mirror and saying these things to myself. I had to be my own hype girl because I was being my biggest bully. The moment I started to feel good enough in my own skin was when I healed the belief that I had to look a certain way in order to be loved. And this hit me the hardest after going through postpartum depression. Okay, ladies, this is a big one. The way you talk to yourself every single day shapes your magnetism. Before, I was literally crying in fitter rooms because things didn't fit. I looked too big, too much. Literally, I kept hearing the voice in the back of my head of one of my family members saying, Karina, put on the faja, put on the faja. Oh, now I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, no, my curves are sexy. I'm a goddess. Oh my gosh, Karina, your skin is glowing. Your hair is so shiny. Look at your brown eyes. They're so beautiful. I compliment myself. That, ladies, is mirror work. If you're not doing that daily, what are you doing? Especially in the beginning of your journey, it's all about rewiring those beliefs. Also, the last thing that helped me the most was getting back into dancing, because tapping into confidence isn't just, doing the mirror work and rewiring the beliefs, but it's embodiment, tapping into your sensuality. I truly believe confidence is a body, mind, soul connection here, ladies. I'm dancing to Spanish music, shaking my ass, going to pole classes. You have to be in tune with your body. And now I'm here today, speaking my damn truth, wearing the outfits, shaking my ass in public if I want to, regardless if I'm a little bloated that day. I show up because that is what a magnetic woman does. Confident from the inside out, queens. Because you can do all the things on the outside, the 10-step skincare routine, the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, you name it. But it all starts with healing the beliefs that told you that you were not enough in the first place. Ladies, if I've came this far, so can you, queen. And this is exactly why I created the Magnetic Woman Circle, my free community, my sisterhood, where we are all leveling up body, mind, and soul, healing the relationship with ourselves so we can tap into unbreakable confidence. If that is your cup of tea, your cup of matcha, your cup of coffee, your cup of water, IDK, come join us. Link is going to be in the description bar below. And if you love this video, please comment a heart below. What was your biggest takeaway? Make sure to subscribe for more, ladies, because more weekly videos are coming to help y'all. I'll see you in the next one.